Hello, chat. How are you? Sorry, I hit the matchmaking thing and then it automatically threw me into a match. It was meant to like go in and then I wanted to say hello. I just saw Matt's heading to bed, so I'll catch you later, Matt. Hey, Linux. Hey, Grim. Let me know if you can hear the game okay versus my audio as well, because I know that I've noticed lately some of the games that we've been playing, the audio's sampled differently, so let me know what you think. How's it going? How's it going, dude? Yeah, it's going good. All I hear now is Frank from House Party. From what? What do you mean? What set that off? What triggered that event? Gotta get this dude off the thing. Oh, okay. Once I finish this match, though, I will say hello to everyone properly, and then we can have a quick chat before I obviously, you know, just been looking into it more recently. Oh, okay. I mean, the game's fully out now, I think. I think they finished House Party officially. I think House Party's completely done now. He did really good on that game. You got the DLC for it already. What's the DLC for it? Is that just like the custom maker or something, or? These guys are brutal. Extra spicy add-on. Yeah, I think we've lost this match. I think, anyway. Not looking too good. Don't think we can turn this one around, but you never know. Oh, I don't know now. Whoa. Yeah. Not good. Not good. That's okay. And I'll also tell you guys about this game as well and how I feel about it. Because I've already had people asking me about the fact that I'm a real big Crash fan and where I sit with this game and how I feel about it. Because I have some pluses and I have some negatives for it, but I don't think it would sway anybody's opinion on how they feel on it. Just give me a second. Okay, that's better. So yeah, you guys can hear me okay? Let me know if the volume of the game needs to go up or down or anything like that. It's more character seasonal stuff. So what do you mean seasonal stuff? Is it like a season pass for House Party? Like, what's happening there? What do you mean? See, this is what happens when I don't keep up with half of it. I think I've gotten to that stage now where I as much as like my one thing was being shades and keeping on the pulse of just games, now that I make them, it's harder to even keep up with half of the games that I know or I've even worked with. It's like Halloween and Christmas decoration. Oh, that's all right. That's that kind of seasonal. See, I'm thinking more like event stuff. I've heard that Love and Chance is out now. How is Ark doing? Yeah, that was the other thing I was going to say before I kick off the stream was Love and Chance came out by Schneer and Ark. I don't know how Ark's really doing 100%. I've spoken to Ark over the past month. I'll say this. I've put more time and more effort into getting Love and Chance out than I cared to want to have done, but I will say that the game, I'm very proud of what the game is, and I think it's a very fun game, especially like if you just want something really chill and you don't want to have any like high pressure or anything. It's literally just a clicker where you just sit back and you relax and you play games, and there's just loot stuff that comes up. I don't know. I messaged Ark that the game came out. He hasn't really responded, but I mean, that's not really for me to really 100% say. He could be, I know he's been going through a lot of stuff, so my job on my end is to make sure that games launch and games come out. So, and Love and Chance is a really cool game. And before anyone asks, there's a pass for, if you own Love and Chance, eventually there'll be some unlockable stuff that you can get in cart that we're adding as well, which is going to be really cool. So we're working towards that. Though I know some people are having trouble with lock and load, so we're thinking about how we're going to fix it. I don't know how we're going to do it though, whether or not we've got to work out a whole new system or something that talks to one or another, or has like an account you can log into. But it's just not working the same way that it should be, because there are some people that I think are using like SSDs and stuff like that. So, but I would say Love and Chance is a really fun game. You should definitely play it. How is everyone doing though? I'm sorry that stream's a bit late. I've just been like last couple of days, like I've been sick the last few days. And I wanted to just take some time, and it's easier for me to just not do anything and get better versus me trying to work through stuff. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's right. You can go to our website now, shadycorner.com. Though it is down this weekend because we're doing some maintenance. There's some maintenance being held. It's very inconvenient because we've just had Love and Chance launch, but we had it was so funny because I was explaining to someone the other day and they didn't believe me that, you know, web hosting, you can run out of room when you host a website. And I was explaining to them that, like, if too many people visit a website, it eventually, like, overclocks. And they were like, no, that never happens. And I was like, it fucking does. Like, it does. I fucking swear on my life. Like, if you have too many people go to one website, it can, like... Yeah, it's a server. It's and especially if you don't have... if you've got a lot of people that go over to the website to buy something all at the same time, the real big issue comes down to that the website can't handle traffic. And I was speaking to somebody that had a different website set up comparatively to me, and they said that it didn't exist. And I was like, well, then you don't understand how websites work, because that's how it does. It does. Like, it does. It's not a myth. That's the kind of thing that it actually happens. So, hey, Zura, I hope you're doing well. Too many people want that merch. Thank you for reminding me. I've got to sort some merch out this week, actually. I've been talking to a distributor about some more merch. I know many professional French hosts for low, buddy. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up after the stream for sure. You're not either. Is nobody having a good week? Well, yeah, that can happen, especially when you're creative as well. You Shady corner. I know that we still have some gift codes. I'll hand some out this week for merch if you guys are interested, and I'll hand some out. I know I've still got a couple of the Terry ones left. Scaleway, it's the same company. All right, I'll have a look for sure. Yeah, I've got some new merch coming. I just finished pitching some stickers that we're going to be doing, and we're working on another plushie design. I'm not going to do anything with this game. No, well, I mean, Azura, I've said it many times, man, and I know this obviously isn't the place for me to start going into a real deep dive about it, but I think that game design, like, there is a strategy to it, and I think that, yeah, you can get trapped in your own head, but I also think that, I think you're very hard on yourself, and I think that you're a lot better than what you think you are when it comes to creating, so I think if you put your mind to it, I get shit tweets all week. Like, people think I get good stuff all the time. I don't. I really don't. I see people that do no effort and get good shit, and I'm really mad. And then I'll do something that's no effort, and people are like, man, you're doing no effort shit now. And I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm just trying to get the bottle of lightning that they've got, you know? Then my suggestion for that, sorry, is to scale down. If you're trying to fill space and you can't figure out what to put in that space, it's easier to scale down. And I would say the biggest example of that in my... You're doing no effort. That's so cringe. Do it again. My biggest... The new Pokemon game is a perfect example. It is great and it's awesome to look at in such a huge scale. Like, it's really awesome. But then there's so much, like, nothing. And don't get me wrong, it is a good thing in a sense of, like, seeing Pokemon out in the wild and stuff like that. But I also felt like they probably could have shrunk it just a tiny bit and still had maintained the same amount of depth of how big it was, you know? Yeah, I'll do this one. Maps pyramid, specific amount of space to fill. Okay, so a pyramid, so you're going off the fact that the bottom floor is the biggest, and then each floor up is like a big one. Is a Crash Dota? Well, it's a Crash... It's kind of like a Crash Dota, I guess. It's like soccer. It's basically Crash Soccer, except... You've got to take the Wumpa fruit and you've got to take it to your bank and put it in. There's only one mode so far, which, again, I find it fun, but I think for a very long period of time, it might get a little bit draining on people. I know they said that they're looking at seasonal content for this game. I don't know what that entails, though, because, you know, I know that this is the same team that did Crash Team Racing, Nitro Fueled. And they did a shitload of content, which I think they could just, like, drag over from that to this, like, with all the assets that they've made. But I'm not sure if they're going to do other modes. I think so far the game is really good. Like, I really do like this so far. I wasn't sure at first, because the first match I ever jumped into, I was with a bunch of people who were just completely OP. So more like Pokemon Unite. No, maybe I'm... I mean, don't get me wrong. I really did like the open space of the new Pokemon game. Like, I really did like it. I think... It's hard because I understand, like, if I look at a game like Nier Automata, or Nier Automata Replicant, you look at that and you see the space for that game and how that game is spaced out. And what the quality of space is. And you can understand why it's that big. With Pokemon, I can understand it as well. But I also felt that there were a lot of times where you didn't see any Pokemon. To be honest with you, like if I compare it, I'd say the newer Pokemon was a lot better. But I love the mechanics of fuck, what was the other one? The time travel one that we just had. What was the other Pokemon chat? The other one we had. Ancient time Pokemon we just had. Right up the alley if I manage to make it, but it needs more. Well, you know I'm always open for pitches and stuff. I'm a little bit less so. Seasonal Crash Rumbles to this thing with Christmas trees in it. It's just, I like how now you're making fun of the fact that, like, now I know, like, what seasonal means. Arceus. Yes. I really liked Arceus. Even though I would say Arceus was very empty a lot of the time. I think the newer Pokemon does a better job at filling the space with actual Pokemon, but there are still times where you do think that... I guess when you play the original Pokemon games, it does feel a little bit, I guess, like, empty and at the same time full. Yeah, not complete open space, but... I mean, it's one thing to say that it's big, but then it's another thing to say that it's really empty. Violet, it's Game Freak first. I'd say the optimization's the biggest problem that they have with that game. That's the thing I hated the most. Even the emptiness didn't feel that bad. It was the fact that it was laggy and crashy for me. My partner had little to no issues comparatively to what I had in my version. I don't know if it was specifically a version thing. I doubt it, but... Oh, very sneaky, sir. Especially being difficult ROM hack. Yeah, I like Arceus too because it felt more like Monster Hunter, and I've never really even played Monster Hunter, but I would consider it to be a like that. I love the fact that you could sneak up in the bush and, you know, there was a strategy to making your there was a strategy to catching Pokemon. Whereas in this new one, they took it out, and I was really fucking sad about that. Even my partner was like, we just got used to the new mechanic, and it was really good, and then it went back to classic Pokemon mechanic. And I was kind of hoping for more Arceus, and I feel almost like they're not going to do it again for the third time. I saw your comment, Pear. Sorry. I need this. I need this.
What a knockout.
That's it. So yeah, this game, I am enjoying it, I'd say, for the most part. I'd say the ping is only bad in like maybe 2 out of 20 matches so far that I've ever had. I would say that the characters are well-rounded. I'm starting to get used to the characters. The only thing is like rank matching is not a thing. So it's pretty much that you are obtaining you're jumping into a match that could be with a level 100 character versus a level 1 character. And it's kind of a little bit shit in that way. Because there's no real way to determine, you know, who's a good fit. So sometimes you could jump in and you could literally get floored within seconds. And then sometimes it's a close match like this. Fuck. Because the matches I was having previously were pretty good, and then I had sessions where like they were lasting 30 seconds because the teams that they were having were very coordinated in comparison to a lot of other people. So if you don't know about this game, like, it's definitely worth looking up in terms of the, like, what this game is about. It's multiplayer online only. Like, there is a bot practice section, but even then, it's kind of, it's very limited to what it is. It's better to play it online, even though I'm not really an online person to play. Dude, get the... Damn it. Video. Thank you, Pear. That's a good one. Sounds like a lot of other games. Oh yeah, so my name is EVM Maniac. Much like how when somebody would say ATM machine instead of just ATM. Or automatic teller machine. So EVM Maniac is Ego Von Maniac Productions, but then I decided I just put it as EVM Maniac as my name back when I did my PlayStation account. So I've just kept it that way. I'm gonna go as Coco again. So yeah, the whole idea of the game is to bank fruit. And there are different characters. There are your, like, attackers, your boosters, and your, basically collectors. And so, like, the booster characters can help you get your booster gems, whereas the attackers are obviously better at attacking, but they're more... Anybody can basically capture... anybody could capture Wumpa Fruit. Just everybody has a certain skill set that's kind of based better than others. Like Coco's thing is that she can... Her is about boosting. So she can get boosts, but also she is good at collecting relics. So... Not just the Wumpa Fruit that you collect as well, but the relics help you to unlock battle items around the arena. And so you can hold like a maximum of like 15. And then depending on... There's like little weapons that appear around the arena, but then there's also like a main weapon that's kind of like for the entire arena. Any lesson video games should be teaching each other. Anyone can capture one. Do you get anything for kills? Yeah, you get badges and stuff, yeah. So, like, it's kind of like play of the match sort of thing. So, like, every time you do something, you get points for everything you do. The idea is that you want to win, because the win is the highest point of rank. So you can see here, they've got the two main powers of this level, which is one of them is you can become invisible, and then the other one is fight with increased knockback resistance. And that Spirit Guardian one, in order to get that, is you've got to bank, I think, up to like 30. Whereas the Lani Loli, you can only put in like 5 at a time. But I mean, towards victory besides respawn timers. No. Oh, you do. You gain relics. So like every kill you get, you will steal a relic. So not really. It's more about defense. If you noticed in that last match, I was really pushing Torna to be more of an attack. And she's really based more to be a collector. And the reason why I did that is because I recently found out her uppercuts like really OP comparatively to a lot of other characters. So you can see Coco can see relics stuck together in bunches of 2. Now, if you saw those platforms I jumped on, the ones that turned blue. I fell off as I'm trying to explain. No, it's okay. I could completely understand, Linux. It's all good, dude. So as you can see those gems, in order to, as you can see on the left side of the rank, it's got a 70% because right now we own 70% of the board. So every time I put down fruit, I didn't just bank 70 fruit. There's a little timer next to the fruit. So it says 10 plus 10. So it's taking that percentage and it's like timesing it by the percentage of how many gems I own on the board. So what I want to do is you want to have as many of those gems as you can every time you bank. And then once those gems lock down, they have locked down for a specific amount of time. So really what the opposite team should be doing right now is camping at our base and making sure that we don't get any Wumpa fruit. Because right now I'm doubling my points every single time I put it onto the bank. The personal power-up that I've got is a Wumpa fruit that floats above my head and it slowly fills up. And it's like an additional bank. So it's like banking ability is really high. I don't mind some of the attack ones, but I think that this one's probably my favorite. Because it just helps me to get like ahead of the curve when it comes to people that are more advanced players. I haven't really used any of the other attacks yet. I know that there's some spring attacks and there's a couple of like battle attacks and stuff. And Coco's ability also is she can use a wall to block. Can you still spin fruit away? No, you can't. No. No, I think they probably would have thought of that, given the circumstances of Crash Bandicoot lore. It does still feel like it plays like Crash Bandicoot. It still feels like it plays like Crash Bandicoot. I will say that. See, now they're trying to like take these. It's alright. I'm gonna leave. Because they're now attacking each other. Feels like it's still based like killing your own minions to deny. Yeah, I mean, you deny them their score by doing it, for sure. Yeah, you do deny that. That is a thing. Okay, I only need 4 more. 3. And so what I'm about to do is I'm about to unlock the big power that everyone gets, which is this. So this is kind of like an OP, like... But that's alright. Because we won. And I got the play! Top performer. Top performer. So yeah, you can see here who captures the most, who scores the most, what weapons are used, how much you level up. It's good. It's good. Yeah, it is, yeah. 10 match. Baby, you basically carried. Yeah, in that match I did, yeah. There are some matches where you do feel like you carry. I think there's because there is like a level of... it depends on who you're playing with. Like right now it's rejigging the players because some people have jumped out. So... There are some matches where I do feel like I carry more because my the main focus for my character, like it's either like scoring or defending, attacking or defending. I tend to focus on banking fruit over everyone else. I've got a strategy for each map now, because each map's got something different to do. But I would say that the my strategy is still pretty straightforward in the fact that I just like to bank fruit. But when you're other more tougher character, the main thing you want to do is defend, and you want to get more kills, and you want to kind of stop them from banking. And that's why they allow you to camp on other people's like arenas, because I guess at first I didn't understand that, because I thought like, why are they allowed to stand on your base? And it's like, because they want you to stop getting the goal. Speedy characters. Yeah, exactly. It's true. Shades like yeah. Yeah, I'm king fruit. So this arena's got Kapunawa, which is the bend more. Basically, you can run faster. The TNT drones is the main one, which sends drones to only attack the opponent if you can bank. And then the plasma turret. Now, the cool thing is with the plasma turret stuff is like if they're based outside of the enemy's base, you can set them up so they will attack their base. Now, again, does this feel like Crash Bandicoot? Yeah, it does. Does it feel like it's going to start turning into, like, a pay-to-win thing? I don't think it will because of the what do you call it? The way they did Crash Team Racing, like, yes, you had to play online, obviously, to, like, collect stuff. But I don't necessarily think that they're going to start putting in, like, full-on, like, here's your credit card, $99 to get, like... Maybe they'll do it for Season Pass stuff, but I don't think they're going to start being like, here's some recharge gems that you have to pay $20 for. I mean, I'm already paying $10 to play online on PlayStation, which I already don't like the idea of paying PlayStation $10 to play an online game that I've already bought. They messed up the monetization in that. Yes, they did, yeah. See, that's the only reason... So, Coco's really good at, like, being fast, and she's got a shield. Do you ever play Unholy War? Oh, dude, yeah. Unholy War's amazing. I love Unholy War. Oh, this guy knows that I did good on the last match, so he's chasing me around the map. Go away. Thank you. But yeah, I do actually legit love Unholy War. It's probably one of my favorite games. I used to have a mate that I played it with all the time. We basically grew up with it. So I want to get these gems. Alright, and so now I'm going to get the plasma turret going. Get some defense going. Let's get that bottom one going. Nobody take it. Nobody take it. Son of a bitch. Stop. Oh, bro's mad. And the cool thing is like jumping in this game is like really like you get to jump really far in the game. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. About that one incident. How did you know? Sweet. Okay. So yeah, Coco I find is... Oh, fuck. Coco I find is really good at... Because she's good at obtaining the gems a lot quicker. Getting more points for the gems. Oh, the TNT drones, baby. This one's going to open back up in a second. Which is cool. There we go. Let's take this. There's someone behind me. No, go away. This guy's not having it. This guy's not having it. He's not having it. He does not want me to do it. Alright, cool. We just need a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Let's go. Oh, close! I bet you like the cursed content. I like cursed content in general. Well, you have Shady in your name, and it strikes me as submissive and enchant. You thinking you might be? Yeah, well, I have. Yeah. It's so funny because why would you trust signing your game with somebody that's got Shady in their name? Submissive and breedable enough to be recruited by. Yo, new skin? Hell yeah. That's cool. I like that. Is there any new hats that I got that I liked? Oh, she looks cool with that one on. Let's do that. Dodgy Dave's even better. I'm just gonna grab my drink. So yeah, also if I tend to go a little bit off track tonight, if you can tell that I'm a little bit distracted. Online play is not my forte when it comes to talking. You know me, I'm a bit different when it's like a single player game, but when you're playing online with like 7 other people, it's very different. There we go. That's what we want. Oh yeah, beach ball. Beach ball's really great. I love beach ball. Is Coco supposed to be a firewall? Yeah, it's supposed to be like a protective computer wall. Sorry, dude. I took all your boxes. This guy's trying to get me. Oh, what a fool. Gave me a run around. She does a rolling start. She's so true. Okay, so this power in this level is the bonus bank in the middle that you want to hit. So the bonus bank will give us like double points. Okay, so don't take no. Okay. That's alright. Okay. What? Okay. Kogo's shield's great, but they go to hit you and you just be like, nah, deny. Get out of it. And we win. The guy, doing the drunk guy. Yeah, I love that clip. The yeah. That was probably my favorite meme of the year. That one in the Doom Dad. You know, he's like, do. And he's like, wake up, son. Good morning. Yeah. So the only people I've not really played as is Dingo Dial properly, Embryo, or Cortex yet. I'll do a bit of Crash though. I'll swap it around and I'll do a bit of Crash. Actually, they're doing that. You know what I'll do? I will go as Torna for this. Because they've got an Embryo. So you kind of want like a bit of an even team. So like, Torna's really good because she's got the ability to save herself when she falls. She's got a grappling hook. She also has a big butt, which is just, that's her thing. She's got a big butt. She's got an uppercut and then like sort of a down cut where she kicks them up in the air and then pushes them down, which I think is like a really good like attack especially if you spam the shit out of it. Her punches and kicks are really good as well. I would say that she's strong and she's able to bank, but her health is really low. Hey, Fancy, how's it doing? How's it doing? How's it doing? How it be going? What's happening? Her ass be like a giant cushion. Yeah. Fancy beauty. Yeah, you do. You be flying. Sorry, I started stream late. I'm in sick last few days, and I'm trying to strategically work out because I've got about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks of work before I go away. So I need to plan everything accordingly. And part of it was like, I need to get better. Otherwise, I'm going to be sick for the next 2 weeks before I go away. So my goal was to just relax, get better, and then, yeah. I've still just got like runny nose, I'd say, is my thing. I can feel them at the tail end of it though, because it's going around a fair bit. I've spoken to several other people within my area who have got the flu as well, so. Okay, so this one's a good one. This one's got dragons and jumping high. The jumping high I don't mind. It just like it's a bit weird because like there's not really. I find that I miss platforms every time. Okay, they're already going on the offensive. Alright, we're on the board. We are on the board. There we go. Trying to get the butt. They're trying to get the butt, yeah. Okay. There we go. This one's a slam dunk. Slam dunk. Peach is a fruit. That's very true. That's very true too. I don't mind if anyone wants to add me on PlayStation. I know that this game's only just new, so... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is like a furry gateway drug, this game. This game just makes you want to be a furry. She get a grappling hook lesbian. You know, I love the term. There's lesbian and then there's grappling hook lesbian. I love that. There's a level 54 guy on that other team, and I'm scared. Brio and Cortex, yeah, they are. They're like, ooh, yes, it's me, Cortex. I just want that furry. What are they? Sheath? Sheathed penis? And yeah, as a casual reminder, Love and Enchants did come out today, yesterday. So if you do want to pick it up, pick it up. It is on sale. It's like 10% off, I think. And it looks really good. He looks high. He looks high on fuck. I don't think I've ever had Akko Akko on this level yet. I've never had the chance to bank it. I think Tar Valley's the only one where I've not really found a really good strategy, because I find the slow shrooms to be... It's more of a static weapon. Alright. No, no. Keep walking. Nice. No, no. Got it. Now let's get to work. Oh, this guy's not happy with me. He does not want to have a bar of it, eh? Fool! We wasted that. From Samurai Jack, he called him Aku because of Japanese evil. No, I think what it is really is because you don't see race. You see all masks as the same, and that's okay. Oh, these guys. Whoopee Cushy! What a name. I love it. No. Get out of it. We got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, we got time to make up. We got to get rid of Whoopee Cushy. Where's my team? They beat me a few games back. I think maybe so. They're good. I'll say that. They're really good. They're just camping on our site as well. Fuck. Yeah, they're really good. Call sex with a trick. It's so true. They've won this one for sure. Fuck. Creamed. Absolutely creamed in that one. Shades don't turn me into a marketable collectible. Is there any catch-up mechanics? Yeah, you could stop people from banking. I mean, it just depends on how you play it. I see an ally in Whoopee Cushy. Oh, and now they move to the opposite team. God damn it. Can you swap characters after it starts? No, you have to pick one and then commit. So if not, you might be doomed. Well, I can do this, and I can just jump out. Like, I'll do crash. Nice cut. Thanks, bro. Like, if the enemy picks 3 attackers and you just keep killing him and you're trying to bank. But then the idea is that you should just be off doing something else. Because then, like, what they need to do is they need to pick one person to go bank. So then you just mob their banker. Because they've obviously picked somebody fast to be banking. The idea is for you to visually see. Because obviously there's no real Discord chat for this. You lose 1 per you're carrying. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there is, like, same time 3 attackers probably won't bank as much. No, they don't. So, like, look. So, you can see here, Crash is amazing at getting Wumper. Same with Tawna. Same with Catbat. Now, the attackers, he is pretty sub-average at getting Wumper. Coco's pretty bad at getting Wumper, but she's so quick. Cortex is another one I've not tried yet, because Cortex's control scheme is a little bit... It's putting me off a little bit, because it's got, like, shoot, transform, and then it's got piano drop, which... like, what the fuck is piano drop, my dude? I'd pick this up at the end of the year. Is so stacked. Oh, dude, I had to make the commitment of whether or not I was just going to go for this or not. Because I feel the same. I feel the same. I've still got, like, fucking Clive and Wrench and all that other shit to play. Like, and I'm so far behind in so many games. And not only that, I make games. And I've got, like, you know, I just don't have the time. Oh, Pepsi Anarchist I see on here all the time. Let me add you. Loreno Stars. I add these people because I want to see if, like, then I can keep an eye on them. Worry sometimes team comp could be dooming you from the second you pick. I mean... It depends, or I think the big factor too is whether or not they're all coordinating in voice chat. Because I was talking to my partner about that. Because unless you can visually see what's happening, like, you can't really 100% coordinate. But I noticed there was a team play that I was playing before where it was constant in the sense that they knew exactly what they were doing without having to even, like... It just felt like they were talking to each other.
Enemy team boosted. Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board.
Haha. All right, well, you mess with that. I'll just go over and do this then. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Yeah, Wonder looks really sick. Yeah. And wait, Spider-Man 2 come out all the same week. Yeah. Sonic Superstars as well. Yeah, I've got to work out. I'm thinking of playing that on Fun Dogs with Clem. Do you think that'd be a good idea? Because I was thinking about playing Superstars with Clem. Yes? Okay. Because I was like, I just feel like it would be such a fun game to play with him. And I'm really excited for that game. Like, I'm really excited for Superstars. I already want to do the Frontiers update for sure. These guys with their fucking... They're camping. Oh, awesome.
Flame trap available.
Yeah, what's what's the other game that the Sonic Mania people are making? Fancy. What's that one? That one looks sick. The yo-yo one. What is it?
Your team boosted. Your team boosted.
What's it called? That looks sick. This map I don't like. Yeah, Penny's Big Breakaway. That shit looks sick. I'm fucking so pumped for that. Is that this year?
Enemy team boost
I've been seeing ads for that shit everywhere. I mean, it ain't no Marble Made 2, but, you know. Elephant Mario. Oh, you mean a porno? You mean there's already porn of Elephant Mario? Is that what you're trying to say? Eat that, dickheads. Fucker, man. Stop it. You're not. Stop. Stop. You're gonna make me blush. What are you talking about? Did you see the new weekly wrap? Did you see what I talked about? The scorers bank quick. Yeah. Scorers bank quick. That's why I was... this map's not really good for scoring. It's more for attacking and defending, in my opinion anyway.
allied flame trap.
It's 100% boost. Let's go. Yes! Yeah, it's very sneaky, sir. Very sneaky. You're a very sneaky man, sir. What we need is a remake of Wingman. Oh, shit. Fuck ah.
Sandstorm available. Allied flame trap. Your team boost expired.
I know, I'm trying to work on it. We need to get... Let's go. Come on, bring him down. Bring him down. Oh, shit. Get out of there. I need one more. There we go. That's it. That's it. Ha! Eat that, dickheads. Okay. Oh, this is a close match. It's a close match, boys.
Your team boosted.
Go away. Go away, Entropy. Fuck. Close. Marble made golf, yeah. I actually got somebody pitched a golf game to me the other day, which I really liked. So I'm kind of leaning on that now as well. Look, I'll say this. Next 2 titles coming out, Under the Hood and Slime Girls DLC Part 1. Marble Made 2. And then Flambeau. Carts update comes out next month as well. You seriously about that Marmalade statement? Oh, well, that means a lot. I do want to do some rigorous testing. So, you know, if you guys are keen, Marmalade, it's always a thing. I need testers. That means a lot. I'm pretty excited about the whole Marmalade thing. Who was good in that last match? I don't remember. My dogs have just come back from eating and they're cleaning the mush. That means a lot that you say that, because I understand how legitimate you mean. The fact that you say that you're more excited, more excited for Marmalade 2 than the new Sonic game, that means a lot to me, more than you know, mentally. Okay, while everyone does that, I'll do the first bank. Just get us on the board. See, I think Torna's like an in-between character. She's good at banking and she's good at combat. But her health is just really shit. Yeah, YouTube Shorts and that's a hole that you can fall down, you know. I mean, we all do it. They knew what they were doing when they came up with that design. They knew exactly what they were doing. Oh, bombardment.
Ally bombardment. Enemy team boosted. Enemy Uka Uka.
It's not good.
Your team boosted.
Let's see if they use it. It's already halfway and they've not even used it properly. So they're not biased. Nah, Heroes is great. You know what they should do? They did that remaster of Colors or whatever. They should do a remaster of Heroes. They need to find someone really skilled to do a remaster of Sonic Adventure 2. You know, get them graphics looking really good.
Enemy team boosted.
Just need some serious ray tracing in there. Can you get out of it?
Your team boost expired. Enemy bombardment.
Full.
Enemy team boosted.
Dude, the world would stop if they made Sonic R2. Imagine. Can you not?
Enemy bombardment. Uka Uka available.
This dude's now set up a health point right on the base.
Enemy team boost expired. Enemy team boosted.
I need 15. Come on.
Enemy
How? These fuckers.
enemy team boosted.
Oh, and they've got a draining thing right there. Yes.
Your team extends a big lead.
Okay. I was at the gym yesterday and Supersonic Racing started playing and I started running. It was very fitting. Hey, that music's good. I don't care what anyone says about that game. You can say that game is good or bad. I don't give a shit. Anyone says that music is shit, you get modded and then banned. This dude tried to... Stop!
Enemy bombardment. Enemy bombardment.
Got it. Okay. It's a soundtrack of a... No. I want this myself.
Enemy team boosted.
Oh, yes. Yes. They've got this dude camping here now because they know. Well, that's alright because I'm going to do this. I need 18 more. Ah, shit!
Enemy team boosted.
How dare they put those up there?
Enemy bombardment.
Fuck.
Enemy bombardment.
Only on Cartoon Network. Okay.
Enemy team boost expired.
Oh, there's none up here. Isn't there for you? Stop. Stop. Do you guys want me to turn the game audio up a bit? There we go. Oh, fuck.
Enemy team boosted.
Game louder? Alright. Give me a second. Let me finish this match. Let's go around the back.
Enemy team boosted.
Oh, they're slowly, like, trying to creep back up.
Enemy team boosted.
Shady Team Rumble win. When I can finish the other 5 games I'm working on. That'd be great.
Enemy bombardment.
I look over at the finished games I've got and then look at Yandere Dev's entire resume. Sorry. Okay, alright. Alright.
Enemy team boost expired.
Rita's surrounded by tentacles. I mean, if I'm not going to do it, somebody's going to do it. But I also, like, I don't know. I'm just at this stage now where I'm like, I had to make the cart game myself. I offered the cart game idea to everyone else. I would like somebody to do it. I wouldn't be mad either way. All right, all right, all right. Just a bit more. Okay.
To win.
Easy. All right, let me turn it up. Let me know how that audio is now. I've cranked up a fair bit. Level 4. Whoa! Yes! Ooh! Yes, that's sick! Once it gets into the game, of course. And I might level up the other character as well. See, the thing too is, like, they've got block enemies from scoring, spawn in aggressive slimers. This one, use vacuum to gather Wumpa. Double relic collection. So there is, like, little bits that they can do as scorers. Oh, we have a full game! Come on. Let's go. I'm ready. Don't deny it. I'm not. Like I said, my dignity left at the door when I did the sexy beach review. There's no going back from that. Yeah, let me know what the audio's like when we go into this match now. How you going, Boo? It's good to see you back in the community again. I know I said it last time, but it's just good to see you back. I love this level. Here we go. Okay, let's do some damage. Okay, let's get that other one. Let's get the other one. Come on. Just gonna leave this one. No, wait, that's mine. Still catching up on everything. I can completely understand.
Enemy team boosted.
They're having a tough time dealing with me now. Alright, it's 2 versus 1. That's not fair. Let's go over here.
Your team boosted. Hot sides UFO available. Enemy team boosted.
Got it.
Your team puts Wumpa on the board. boost expired.
It's the crash four ball, yeah. Oh, fuck. Ah! Oh! Whoa. Okay. It's alright. Let's get the oxide ship going.
Force field available.
We only need 6 more, and we can get oxide ship going. No thank you. I only need 5. I don't need 5.
Enemy team boosted. Ally oxide ship.
Yes!
Enemy team boosted. Enemy team boosted.
This guy is just hankering on me. Go away, bro.
Ally force field.
He doesn't want a bar of me, eh? There we go. There we go. There we go.
Extends a big lead.
A loot collection game, a collectathon game. Yeah, that's one I've started writing, which is the Terry one.
Wampa stack ready. Enemy team boost expired.
I just need one more relic, and then I can get the ball. Fucker took it. Right there. Right there.
Ally force field.
Fucker. Yes.
Oxide's UFO available.
It's a bit off-putting. It is a little bit sometimes, yeah. This guy hates me, eh? He says, I get close to him and he's like, nah, I'm not having that. And then he just starts following me.
Enemy team boosted.
That's alright. I play the long game.
Your team boosted.
Does he collect he collects trash. He collects trash. Yeah, he like destroyed me then. It's alright, we got the oxide UFO, so that should buy us a little bit of time.
Enemy team boost expired.
Oh, this guy! They've not banked anything though. Like, what are they doing over there?
Your team boosted.
Yeah, what are they doing? They've got a banker running around. This guy is back again. That's what you get. Eat shit.
Your team boost expired. Enemy force field. Enemy force field.
Their bank is the bat, which... I don't know, and they keep getting the crystals too, so it shouldn't be any issue for them. Like, they've got one guy literally camping. They shouldn't have any issue with what we're doing. They should have cleaned up ages ago. If anything, it's just become a mild convenience. Inconvenience, sorry. There we go. That's what we want. Just gonna leave this one untamed. I'll take it. Got it.
Your team boosted. Enemy force field. Enemy team boost expired.
Oh, this is it. Done. Fuck. It's like pulling teeth. Was that volume a lot better, chat? Bet your ally was defending it. Yeah. I think so. They must have spent that whole time literally just camping at their side. For sure. A little higher. What do you reckon, rest of the chat? What do you think, chat? It's holding a chain. It's pretty close. I think it's the one from the junkyard level. I like this level too. This level's really good as well.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see what damage we can do on this one. Give me that. Now, the thing that this level does is this level has a Wumpa tree in the middle that whoever can open up that Wumpa tree first, it's basically just like a super bank tree. Come here.
Big bonsai available. Enemy team boost expired. Your team
There we go. So yeah, it's all just, the whole game is just a bankathon. It's just bank, bank, bank stuff here, bank stuff there.
Team extends a big lead.
Just banking. The best part about it is the game actually feels very fluid to play. Like, you never feel like you're fighting against the controls. Like, the controls feel like you're really... you're really in control of the character. No. Bank simulator. Pretty close. The spike ball feel heavier than the beach ball. It does, yes. And the thing too with the spike ball is it hurts people, whereas the beach ball, so the beach ball helps you bounce people away, whereas the spike ball is actually hurting. Shit. So this is where now they'll be able to like get a maximum amount of fruit in a very short time. Just means we'll have to turn it around a bit. Again, they're focusing on some really weird stuff in this. Sweet. Oh, take it. I asked because it didn't look heavier. It feels heavier. It felt heavier. I guess in a visual representation, no, it probably doesn't, now that I think about the animation. I could probably stay there and bank that last bit. This is it. It didn't look hard to turn. No, I don't think the whole idea is like the whole game is meant to feel like pretty easy to turn. Even the feel of the transition between Crash Bandicoot 4 and this, there's like nothing, which is great because I really love the movement of Crash 4. I'd say if anything it feels harder to jump. But mainly because of the arena more than anything. Alright. Insanity Caverns. Also, I hope this isn't too... I know this is different comparatively to what I would normally play. So I apologize if you're looking for a more casual time today. I know Sunday's meant to be more of a chill day. I mean, you could take it or leave it. I mean, I guess the only person that's really having a more stressful time is probably me than you guys watching. Yeah, we'll take those as well.
Your team puts Wumpa on the board. boosted. Enemy team boosted.
They're fighting for that top place now. Everyone's fighting for the top.
A moment of silence.
Why aren't you playing with your feet? That's true. That's very valid.
Wampa stash ready.
They get 30% off car insurance. It's that progressive.
Boost expired.
Yeah, Lani Lolly on.
Spirit Guardian available. Your team boost
Okay.
expired. Wampa stash ready.
Okay. Just gonna take their side. 'Cause why not?
Your team boosted. Your team boosted. Your team
Let's
extends
take the
a
top.
big lead.
See if we can take this as well.
Enemy Spirit Guardian.
Just gotta hold it for like another 5 seconds. 100% boost. Let's go. Oh shit, and they've got that. Oh, come on, I've got a bank of 400. Ha! You fuckheads. Alright, here we go. 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400. Boom! Yes! I get one more in there.
Your team boost expired.
You basically become immortal. Yeah, when you get that mask, yeah. Okay.
Victory!
Oh, he's got the top performer. Four, 5, 6. Nice. Oh, so close to getting a level 14. Oh, cool. It's like an actual pickaxe. I wonder if she's got like does she have a futuristic one? I guess her original one's probably the best one that suits her needs. I should also do I might try one where I've tried a character that I'm not really versed in yet. The bat that the new character, I've only just started to really learn her. She's designed as a healer. Can I show the battle pass? I mean do you mean the outside of the, hang on. Yeah, I could show it to you. I want to change my profile thing anyway, so. Let me change this real quick. I wanted to change my emblem. I had it as the checkpoint crate. Yeah, I'll do that one. Battle Pass. So Battle Pass, I think because I got the deluxe edition, which didn't cost me any more. Already gave me like a few levels as well. So the next level I get, it's like a, I guess they're like called battle strips or whatever they're called. Next one's just bacon. I'm pretty keen to get bacon. Let's see. Let's see. I'd say, like, was there anything on here that I saw that was like... I do like the Toxic Waste music. Deluxe is 1 to 25, wondering what that is. Yeah, so Deluxe gives you the first 25 levels. So the first 25 that it gives you when you first open. So you get the backpack, emote, a hat, vacuum grip, food run, couple claws. I like the inventor skin for Coco. Couple banners. Couple emotes and stuff. Hey, Bariko. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm feeling a lot better. Oh, that's sick. I didn't see that one. Entombed. That's sick. And then, yeah, from where I'm at now... I'd say, was there any others that I was like... I was really... Trying to see if there was. Also, this menu is quite glitchy as well. Oh, look, it's a real spoilt cow. I like that. That's funny. I don't know. I'm pretty average on these rewards. Like, all it is visual. And I'm not really paying attention much to, like... I'm staring at them in the lobby more so than when I'm playing. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you think about it, a lot of this, like, visual representation, part of it is for you to feel... I'm unlocking shit as I go. But because I'm playing the game so fast, I don't really necessarily think about... I'm not really thinking about these unlocks as much. And then apparently it's double hero XP weekend, apparently, which I guess because we've got because it's the launch of the game this week. So, and again, I wasn't gonna get it because I've not once really been hyped for this game. I think because I get put off on playing online, but now that I've actually played it, I can see why it's fun, but I also think that it needs more content really damn quick because it's going to start getting to a point where people are going to run out of content. All right, let's do Torna again. I'll do a couple more matches with Torna, and then I'll swap it over. Probably get dull real quick. It depends on who you're matching with. It depends, I guess. There's also a couple of skins at these. Oh yeah, because the other characters have their own levels as well to get their own skins. Is it just a random enemy from Crash 4 as a character? Do you mean the bat? No, the bat's apparently a background character in Crash Bandicoot 4. Like, it was hinted at for this game. It's called Cat Bat. I know it doesn't really sound like the most ingenious name for a character, but then again, I named the maid that was inside the marble maid. So, and people ask her what her name is, and I was like, well, her second name's Maid. I would think you can work out what her first name is. Bigger audience, roadmap, doesn't have too much stuff coming in this season.
Your team puts Wampa on the board.
Yeah, what's the roadmap look like for this game? Because I didn't mind the price that I paid for this. This game was $59. Normally, like a new game, you'd be paying 100 and 110 for Australian. So, like, for a single-player game like Kirby or something like that, a Nintendo title, or if you're playing like a third-party game like K of the Kangaroo or something like that, it's usually like a $70 to $80 title. For an online experience, I was quite surprised that like this was as cheap as it was, but I guess it's because they want you to sink actual physical money in. Alright, Luigi wants to know your location. Yeah, but they're not named, they're not called Plumber and Plumber 2. You know what I mean? They're Mario, Mario, and Luigi, Mario. Yeah, but that... You know those little moments that you get with... You know, if you've ever been in a relationship and you know that there's like a level of nerdiness in which like you know for a fact that your nerdiness kind of rubs off on your partner and you'll say something and then you realize. My partner recently, when her family was over, dropped a fun fact where she said, she's like, you know what Luigi's last name is? And they're like, no. She's like, Mario. That's when you know, chat. It's little moments like that.
Enemy team boosted.
I mean, they thought it was silly. But it's not, that's not the point. It's the point that I thought it was really cool. Are these guys not going to let me on? What is happening? Okay, it's fine. Needs a extra for how many apples you're carrying. Enemy
team boosted.
Also, the ping. I'd say the ping's pretty good, but then there are moments where, yeah, the ping does sit at a really odd spot. And, like, I'll be flying across the map. Okay. Since the flashing while one as your team has. Yeah, so the white space means the stuff, the Wumpa that they're holding next to the color. So until they bank it, that's kind of what you, like, what you know that they're holding. So you know they're heading to a goal with a sizable bank. Someone take care of that guy, please. He's running. June to September. One map, 2 heroes, 1 power-up, limited time. Are you serious? What? From now to September? That's all they've got planned. I'm going to be so bored by this. What do you mean? That Crash Team Racing had way more.
Enemy team takes lead. Wow, getting down to the wire.
Really? Especially if you're capped at like... Was it like level 100 is your cap?
Boosted. Your team boost expires.
Fuck! You reckon? Wow, that's really sad. Usually games like this need to be right out the gate too.
Good beat.
Has there been a lot of criticism with that? I assume there would have been. The problem is I feel that this game would benefit from the fact that it needs to have as much content as Crash Team Racing was getting. Because I would boot that game up all the time just to get the content. The fact that there's nothing coming. One map? I've seen every map already. Like, that's nothing. One power-up. Limited time mode. I'm also concerned about this as being just one mode. Not saying I'm bored of it yet, but I could see that like them not coming up with another sort of ranking mode system, or besides just everybody banking the one. I'm not sure what other ideas there could be, like maybe a free-for-all, but part of me feels the game does need this. Like it needs a sort of quality of... Toys for Bob would have planned ahead for this. There's no way. There's no way that they've butchered this already.
Your team puts Wampa on the board.
There we go. Can you get out of it?
Enemy
Thank you.
team boosted.
People will clock over 10 hours on this. Oh, yeah, 100%. But the thing is, too, like, the Battle Pass didn't cost me any more than the actual game. Like, when I went to go pick it up. Because I really only like to buy the standard edition unless it's, like, a game that I really like. Look at this fucker. Camping.
Your team boosted.
You knew I was there! Get out of it.
Wampa stash ready. Enemy team boost expired. You'll need a helivac for that one.
There we go. Let's go. It's not Zyno. There are people playing past it being fun. Well, yeah, there is, but like the idea is that you, like with Crash Team Racing, at least it's like Mario Kart, right? Like Mario Kart 8 was a dead game in the water. Like people were playing Mario Kart, but it was a dead game in the sense that they're only waiting for Nintendo to switch off the servers. Nintendo obviously saw that there is a big thing for DLC, and much like how they're always late to the party, decided that they would add that road pass that they do with like, it's like 8, what is it, like 60 new tracks for Mario Kart? It's ridiculous. Like it's in a whole other game is what it is.
Wampa stash ready.
Yeah, it's 48. Yeah, like, has that boosted? Like, I assume it would have because it's Nintendo. People play Nintendo, right?
Your team boosted.
So they would know the numbers, the statistics of them making DLC for Mario Kart is within their financial wheelhouse. Normally Nintendo wouldn't do this sort of thing because it's not. Again, they hated DLC for such a long time. It probably brought back some people. It probably did. But the thing is, I feel like they're just going to release a deluxe edition anyway, don't you think? There's no way they're going to let all that shit go offline. It'll be like how they did with, they'll just have like a definitive edition where you'll be able to buy it and it'll have every single thing in it.
Your team boost expired.
They would have to. There's no way they're going to let that content. Then again, Nintendo has done that before, haven't they? They're literally criminals when it comes to saving content. That's digital. Why did we ever accept Pokemon games split? Because we didn't have a choice in that. Because it was technically split into 3 in Japan. It's not that we didn't. It was the fact that it was already a thing in Japan. By you saying that too, it just kind of is sort of like, well, I mean, what could we do to change that? Not really much. Fostering teamwork and friendship was bull. Well, no, it's not really, because the problem is that times changed. So when you think about when Pokemon Blue and Red came out, and the internet was still such a new place, that when people were playing Pokemon on Game Boy and they were using their Game Boy link cable and they were using the infrared, that was really the only way that you could get a hold of Pokemon, at least for a lot of people. So the idea of sharing Pokemon and battling Pokemon and trading Pokemon, that was just a general thing. There wasn't online servers for us to like battle. But because the times have changed and everything, that sort of, the idea is that they want you to stay online more. They don't want you to just go to school and play it with your friends. But like Sun and Moon in the same game with the flag. Well, I mean, that's just lazy development. That's a completely different thing. Not many streamers are playing this game unless they're sponsored. Otherwise, very few streamers, YouTubers are playing it. The view count is low. Don't forget Sun and Moon. I only know a few YouTubers that are playing this. I know one that's playing it, and I'll be honest with you, and I won't go too much into it. I just don't like him as a content creator for Crash Bandicoot content because I think he's an idiot. That's just my opinion. But I don't know. I'm kind of surprised because I feel like the Crash Bandicoot community over the past few years has become quite big. Also, isn't it like, aren't people more streaming on Kick, Rumble, and YouTube now over Twitch. I don't care. My system still works for what I do, so.
Enemy team boosted.
No, that's different and lazy. The whole the Pokemon Sun and Moon thing's a very different thing. 100%. That I agree with you on.
Dragons available.
This guy trying to chase me up this thing.
Your team boost expired. Enemy team boost expired.
Yeah, I just think that because of times have changed, different things have changed. Like, online's different. That's why I'm always against, like, servers and stuff. The whole idea that... Why can't I go up this? Thank you.
Wampa stash ready.
Thank you. No. Get out of it, fool. There we go.
Your team boosted. Wampa stash ready.
All right.
Your team boosted.
Now we're back in the game. We're back in the game.
Allied dragon. Your team boosted.
Oh, come on. That was a bank. How dare you? Well, I mean, there's only like a select few people that people would play anyway, regardless, I think. Whoa. Through the jaws. Good Lord. Wow, that's really sad. Is that... Man. Can you still get all the extra content from Crash Team Racing? Or is that gone forever? $41. Crate chase. See, I don't... These items don't interest me. I want more shit than this. Sweat. Oh, that's sweat. That's just sweat. Right, tell you what. Let's try Catbat. As much as I don't like Catbat. I'm going to swap to a character I'm not really versed in. I rarely see anybody playing Catbat. It's designed as a healer character. The other thing too is like, yeah, they look thrilled. They look thrilled to be in the game. Yeah, they're a healer and also a because they're also designed to bank Wumpa. The their drop attack isn't a direct drop. It is a glide that you can control. Which I think there's a plus and a negative to that, because then it's like a whole new thing that you have to learn. And there's also angles. It's not like you're going straight. So I'm kind of conflicted on Catbat. I think what they wanted is they were like, well, we need to do a healer. Could I think of maybe 5 other Crash characters that could have been a healer? Yeah, probably, but...
Your team puts Wampa on the board.
I see what they're doing. They're trying to introduce new characters to the Crash verse. That's what they're doing. You fool!
Sandstorm available.
Just pissing off the computer now. I mean, the... not computer, the fucking...
Enemy team boosted.
Oh, shit. They've got this now.
Big lead.
They're just gonna focus on Wumpa Fruit now. What are they doing? Why are they not banking anything? What are you guys doing? Check the official Twitter roadmap. Couldn't have been much more. I'm going to check it right after this match. Have a lot of people been saying stuff about it, though? I wish you could pull the glide up. Pulling the glide up would have been amazing.
Enemy team boosted fire.
Stop. Stop. Fuck. They're throwing it. They look like they're throwing it, yeah. I remember Yahtzee reviewing it. Oh, how's he doing? Is he still doing it? Because, oh, God, I used to watch his reviews all the time. For a guy who's very critical, he's very good at, like, getting his point across in such a small video. He could do a 5-minute rant and you'd still be like, alright, so I get the context of what's happening. Okay. Mostly watch his old content.
Enemy team boosted.
Son of a... Fuck.
Enemy team boosted.
His content with his wife. I didn't know he did content with his wife. I know he opened up a bar in Melbourne. It's not open anymore though. This fucking guy. Oh, did that annoy you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Teams are on each other's heels. Enemy team takes lead. Enemy sandstorm. Your team pulls ahead. Enemy team scores for the lead.
His ego reviews have had a lot of game design talk.
Enemy flame trap.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I like his stuff, especially because he made a couple of games as well. I remember. While not amazing games, I still think that his game design is a course to be listened to. Oh no! This is why I don't play Catbat. I don't like Catbat. I just feel so hindered with that glide move. Only plus side is Catbat's got to level a little fair bit, yeah. And yeah, I've not really done any blocker work either. Look at the roadmap before next game. Alright, let me have a look. Let me grab a phone. And tell me what you want me to play as next. What character you want me to try next? If there's a particular character you think I should try. There's still a few that I've not really played because I'd say Crash, Torna, Coco are probably my 3. They just feel the most fun out of all of them. Dingo, you want me to try Dingo? It's just the Twitter is just called Crash Team Rumble, right? Hang on, my phone's loading. And for some reason, the Sonic team's trending. Okay. Crash Team Rumble. Let's see. What's this? Hang on, chat.
Seriously, don't you have lives? Seriously, don't you have lives?
Okay. Where's their official page? They've got a hashtag. Apparently there's an... That's a weird option. Where's the... It's on the official Crash Bandicoot Twitter. Okay. Okay, yep. Okay, Crash Team Rumble. All seasonal heroes, maps, powers, limited modes are available for free with the purchase of the game. See all the action to come in Season 1. Okay. I mean, I'm looking at the... There's a trailer pinned. But... Where's the... Scroll down. Okay, I'll have a look. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's see. So the free premium battle pass is what I've got. What everybody gets apparently. The new map is the water map, and then there is Ripperoo, an engine, and a TNT, and then Zap Trap. That's it. Why'd you make it? You could have just included this in content when the game launched. That's it until September. Yeah, I don't get it. Wasn't one of the selling points of the Ultimate Edition supposed to be that you get the first and second? Now I'm confused. So apparently somebody says that the Battle Pass was split as well. I don't know. I don't think that's enough content. That's, yeah. When does the Battle Pass end? Let me have a look. I don't think it ends, does it? Oh, 78 days. So I got 78 days to get all the content on here. But even then, I don't know if I'm going to play it for that long. I'm pretty keen on stopping at bacon. Cause, I mean, look at that shitty drawing of that piece of bacon. It's great. Most empty battle pass I've ever seen. I'll be honest with you, the fact that there's no characters on the battle pass is really disheartening. Why is there... Are they scared to put characters on the battle pass? Because didn't they do that with... maybe they're going down the lazy route of only doing updates for the battle pass. I hope not. Alright, so you said Dingo Dial, so I should try Dingo Dial. Let me have a look at his controls. Hover, tail whip, super tail whip, vacuum. So vacuum is R. And then there's a bam bam explosion. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just so versed at being a scorer, but I mean, this is how I learnt how to be a booster, so. Let's see. I'm probably going to say that the Gas Moxie and Guard's probably going to be the way to go. Do I have any? I do. I've got the Fouled Out. See what we got. Oh, that's perfect. I'm also not a big fan of the hats. There's some hats in here that I'm just kind of like, I feel like they're a bit lazy. What's that one? Roadmap for the game. Texas Chainsaw Massacre's Day 1 Game Pass, which will bring a bunch of... Oh, this game is confusing. It is very confusing. Yeah, I don't understand why either. I don't get it. I feel like straight out of the gate, it's a very... Because didn't Crash Team Racing not start with it at all? It was just a standard game, and then the online stuff came later. And then at least when you played the Battle Pass or the Racing Pass that you did for Crash Team Racing, there were actual characters in it. So it was worth going through the pass because you wanted to unlock characters. It's why we did it in Shady Loot Cart when we've been building it, because a lot of the time I don't think people want to do a grind just for a skin. Especially if it's a skin that's not cool, or, you know, like a decal for your UI. I'm pretty sure Crash Team Racing got some flack smuggling in microtransactions post-release and post-approval. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, that was the thing I wanted to look at while I'm here. Motion blur. Oh, you can disable crossplay. Why would you do that? You need this many amount. Now we're just waiting. The problem is when you get thrown out of a game, it's hard to kind of get back in. I still feel that we haven't 100% got an idea of how all this works. You know, online play. I understand Overwatch did it really well. But when you see this game and you see like the way that it's left the gate with the little content that it's got, it really isn't. I mean, I'm close to unlocking Entropy. And then that's it. Like, there's not really much else. It's a good game for chewing time away. Not sure it said microtransactions were loot boxes, which would be pretty bad. Considering people with certain addictive tendencies actively seek out games for those with their own health. Yeah, that's true. Well, when we did it in cart, because we did the toolboxes, but the idea is that we didn't want anybody to have to pay. We wanted it to be that if you're going to play the game's just going to reward you. We said that if we were ever going to do DLC for cart, it would be separate from the game itself, and we didn't want you to have to pay to win. We didn't want you to have to put money in to expand or open something. But if you wanted a new character that's exclusive or a new track after the game's launch, you know, we may do that, but we never open like credit card transactions within the game itself, because it's just, I mean, I grew up with older, because I'm older, so games for me are very different. I understand now, like you said, it's the addictive tendency people have. See, and now we're waiting for a lobby. It's because I picked Dingo Dial, isn't it? I can see where also the addicting factor comes in of I think, you know, a fellow player wanted to have a cool edgy 2000 gamer tag but accidentally made it really homoerotic. Oh, X-Bone, X-Grinder, X. I was also looking at Scrooby Snog. Scrooby Snock. I don't know how you say that. Scrooby Snoke? Yeah. Wow, that's really sad though to think that that this game has hit this sort of hit a bumper where I think they'll need to kind of look at what's gonna, because this is my biggest fear of this game, and I'll say why I didn't initially pick it up, because again, I'm a huge Crash Bandicoot fan. I love Crash Bandicoot from the first day I ever played it. First 3 games, I really loved it. Crash Team Racing, really loved it. I wasn't a fan of Wrath because it was so different and it felt so backwards in terms of quality. I'd say games like Twin Sanity, Tag Team were good. Yeah, Twin Sanity was good. I'm actually like, I know some people aren't really a fan of it, but I like Mind Over Mutant as well because it feels more like a Battletoads style game. It's a 2-player style game where you like jump on monsters and stuff. And again, I know it's not really fully a Crash Bandicoot game, but I still found that fun. I think I was always worried that we were going to go down this kind of path with Crash Bandicoot. I understand that Toys for Bob have done a lot of good things, and I think Skylanders too is a really good example of sort of doing both camps, where they realize that obviously it costs physical money, but they also really did make a really sick game. Otherwise, nobody would have bought that many fucking Skylanders to begin with. I was worried that once they did Crash 4, that it was like, unless we're going to do Crash 5, to have this as the next game, I would have rather of them brought back Crash Team Racing and added more content. I would have much preferred that. Would have been so much better. And not to slight on this game's design, because again, I like it. I'm having fun with it. Now, I'm actually like, when I first started playing, I wasn't sure, but I'm trying to be more open and optimistic on what I play. So I'm trying to go, okay, like I'm willing to try this. I'm willing to see where this goes. I'm willing to see if it's any good. But yeah, if this is the only amount of content that we've got, and then till September, then that's, yeah, fuck. Lack of maps and the lack of characters, lack of modes. I think the game really... I think Victorian winches would sometimes drop customers if they wanted a Scrooby Snog governor. Like Mind Over Mutant, but my main issue is I can't play as a cute girl at Mutants and Muscle Phase. Yeah, because we weren't in that sort of era yet where they were like, you know, butch ladies were allowed to be gaming characters. That was still that brief period where it was like anybody had to be an hourglass. Do you know what I mean?
Your team puts Wampa on the board. Enemy team boosted. Enemy team boosted. Your team boosted.
Lack of everything makes you not want to buy it. I mean, the reason why I didn't want to buy it was because this wasn't my type of game. I wanted to play a Crash Bandicoot game.
Aku available. Enemy team boost expired. Your team boost expired.
I'm going to see what he's like to use as a catcher. Because I'm trying to use him as a defender, which is what he's designed for, but I want to see what happens. He's very slow. There we go. Yeah, I don't like his attacks either. He does keep people away. I just think, gameplay and balance perspective, speaking as a consumer with an interest in fair and ethical games, more games should have us pet play with sensible game design. Yeah. Well, see, that's why there's not safe for work games.
Enemy team boost expired. Team boost expired.
Yeah, he's like a lot slower.
Enemy team takes lead.
If you use him for how he's meant to be used, then yeah, there's a very different type of gameplay that you're experiencing.
Enemy team boosted. It's gonna be a close one.
Fuck. I've got to get used to his controls too. Fuck!
Aku available.
What's up, Regulus? I hope you're doing good.
Team could take this one.
I'll say initially out of the gate, I don't like playing as Dingodile.
Enemy team boost expired. Enemy team boosted. Wow, getting down to the wire.
Yeah, not too bad. Getting over this cold, so.
Enemy Aku.
That's my cue to leave. I reckon now that I've left, though, the tide will turn.
Your team takes lead. It's getting too close to
I need a bit more. Close.
team pulls ahead. Defeat. Unbelievable finish.
Yeah, I think I'd have to have 5 or 6 more matches with him before I could really... I think him being faster would be great. I guess that's why Embryo's a lot faster of a character. The only other character I've not played, apart from Embryo, is Cortex. So he's like shoot and dash. He has a fucking piano drop. Why the fuck does he got a piano drop? But he's a booster as well, so you would assume that he'd be good at collecting. We'll see how Cortex runs. I think I found my main three, though. And I have a feeling that for a lot of people that would play... I saw on the Twitter page that... I think it was like 60% of people out of the three choices... It was like 60% of them lent on Scorer. I guess you'd have to feel a certain way if you wanted to be... Kind of sounds like a Australian... Dingo Dial kind of sounds like an Australian slang term for monster dong. A little bit, yeah. Oh, he just like creates a piano. Oh. He just fucking creates a piano out of nothing. Amazing. Okay. Okay. Cortex might actually be good. I don't like how it's pivoted onto the R2 button though. But... Cortex in his Fortnite mode. Yeah, he is. He's creating, yeah. Yeah, I'm so used to that other button being there. Oh.
Enemy team boost expired. Enemy team boosted. Stash ready. Enemy team boost expired. Your team boosted.
Specifically aiming that as well is hard. I guess you'd have to be very specific on how you aim that. I was surprised that you can't pull that in.
Your team boost expired.
This player wants me dead. What a save. What a save. Go away. No! Reference to piano being a heist. No, I know that, but I just don't understand what reference it is to Cortex.
Your team boost expired.
Is it because he cartoonily wants things falling on him? Why couldn't it have just been some nitro crates or something? Is there a plot element that I've missed? I'm interested to see what Ripperoo can do. I'm assuming Ripperoo is going to drop TNT crates or some sort of nitro thing based on his boss attacks. Yeah, I don't like Cortex. I don't like him either. I'm probably going to skip with the characters that I know. Or, like, stick with them. I would have to learn way more on these other ones. I don't like these ones at all. It's just a different type of play that I'm not... I've found the way I like to play this game. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Who needs leveling? Let's go Torna again. I like Torna because she's kind of like the in-middle. Like the in-between. So she's tough and she can still like bank. Crash is all about banking. Coco being booster. But I also think Coco's really good at banking. But that's probably because I kind of play her as that as well. I guess a lot of people, maybe they look at her and think that I'm not going to play the character like that. But it's up to you how you play the character that you want. Just because that they're versed in a certain skill doesn't mean that you can't focus them in a completely different direction. We have not had this map for a while.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's so much better. So, here's the other thing I want to say. I'm still waiting the donate. This is Iki. It's only a matter of time. You reckon?
Enemy team boosted. Your team puts Wampa on the board. Your team boosted.
So, the other thing I've noticed too is like, so her grappling hook to pull forward is R2. And circle is to uppercut, right? Cortex's was the opposite. For some reason, his forward attack was to go forward was circle. And his piano attack was R2. And it's really irritating because when you go back to like... My initial response is to push the button, which I assume is the like boost myself forward button. But it's not. It's swapped for this character.
Your team boost expired.
Use the same keys across characters. Yeah, and I've noticed that with this game that they do it differently. I think because... So, they're obviously looking at Cortex's ability to drop pianos as like a custom creation thing. So they're assuming that R2 would be the perfect button to kind of place that. But it just, as playing Torna for a few hours and then you go to like jump to this character, it's not really as fun. Like... And Dingodale's kind of the same. Like, there are some characters that are just like, the controls are completely reversed. when you could just have the same button layout but with just different skill sets. You don't need to completely swap the buttons.
Your team boosted.
I mean, that seems like a nitpick. But then learning learning this amount. I mean, I don't know what it's like when you play Overwatch. Like if the buttons are changed.
Ally bombardment.
Like, is the jump button changed? Don't think it sounds like. It's just weird. Like, I'll show you guys after, like, what I find really bizarre about this as well.
Enemy team boosted.
See, I'm already feeling like I'm playing comparatively better.
Wumpa stash ready. Your team boost expired.
It's alright, guys. I'll get them.
Your team boosted.
Oh, they got it. It's alright. We'll just go around the back way.
Enemy team boost expired. Your team extends up.
Yes, we do. Fuck.
Your team boost expired.
Okay. Yeah, Torna's kind of like my middle ground. I'd say I'm stuck between Crash and Coco as well. I got turned to Ash. I did, yeah. There was no, like... There was just a mess there. Oh, now I'm pushing buttons that I... See, R2 feels like a grappling hook. You'd never put that on a circle.
Enemy bombardment.
Okay.
Uka Uka available.
Okay. Oh, come on, let me bank.
Your team boost expired. Enemy bombardment.
My guy went on there to attack, and then like nothing happened. Fuck.
Wumpa stash ready. Enemy team boosted.
Okay. That's better. Ah, shit.
Your team boosted.
These guys are just attacking.
Enemy team boost expired.
Also, the thing I don't like, I will say this is a nitpick, is when you pick up the relic, it makes the sound of a exclamation crate when it should make that noise like that you heard just before, like in every Crash Bandicoot game. And for some reason, they swap the sounds around. And as somebody who's like, it's just very like it irritates me in such a huge way that they don't use the sound of what a relic is with the sound effect that it should be, and they've just swapped the sounds. Yeah, see that to me is like why is it that sound? And they'd use the respawn, like the teleport, but they use part of the respawn sound as the sound for the You just fall off? I think that guy just fell off. Anyone else want to come help? Thank you. Yeah, I'll show you the button after this match so you can see. I think what I'll do is with the thumbnail for this, when I put it up on the Stream Archive channel, is you know that meme where it's John Travolta out of Pulp Fiction and he's just looking around. Let's just do that with the content. This motherfucker. Is nobody else taking these over here?
Your team boosted. Ally Uka Uka. Enemy team boosted.
There we go. Yeah, let me see how much this lobby thing will give me time to show you guys what I mean, because it's really irritating. So like R2 is to grapple forward and circle is to uppercut, right? So, okay, Crash is the same. His air dash is X and then R2, right? Her heal button is R2. If you want to fly forward, it's square. It's now a completely different button. The glide button's a different button. His one to glide is square. Cortex's is circle. It's fucking weird to me. I don't understand why they would do it. I don't understand why they do that. Wonder if you can rebind the other characters to feel right. Not as far as I can see, no. And I've had a look. I get it though, because it's about learning the different styles and the different characters. But I just think that if you're gonna start binding jumps to different buttons, then it's silly. I think the jump should be on a separate thing. There's no light, no heavy. And it was all scrambled together. Yeah. I mean, I assume Overwatch does something different. Like, you have, like, an attack button, and then you have... There must be some... I get what they're trying to do, because they're trying to make it seem like, as Crash Bandicoot as a character, that this is how the characters operate. So you would assume that Cortex is going to press this button to do this or to do what, you know? But it doesn't help in a multiplayer game. Can you actually fuck off? Okay. Fuck. The basic function control should be meaningful between it. Yeah, no, and that, see, that I understand. Like, that should... I agree on that. I just think jump, or if you're going to do, like, a glide, it should all be on the same button. Like, don't put it all on different buttons. It's alright, guys. I'll put us on the board. So this entropy is like stuck to me. Eat shit.
Wampa stash ready.
Get the other one, dickhead. Go to get the other one.
Your team boosted. Enemy team boosted.
That one's ours as well. Give us a 70%. Yes.
Boosted.
Let's go.
Wampa stash ready.
Think the uppercut. It does. Yeah, it does. 100%. It's why I try not to do it while I'm on there, but...
Enemy team boost expired. Your team boost expired.
Okay. Somehow they're still... They're really good at attacking. Go away. Actually go away.
Wampa stash ready.
Okay.
Enemy team boosted. Spirit Guardian available. Drop off, you win.
Damn.
Drop off to win.
Now they're just camping. Because they know that we're gonna win.
Your team boosted.
They know we only have to take this one.
Either team can take this one. Enemy team boosted.
Fuck! Lost by 8 points. Ugh. Shit. There was too much going on in there. Alright, I will go back and use Coco for a bit more. But what do you think, chat? Like, in terms of like watching me play it, I can understand like you've already seen them. You've already seen every map like 7 times now. I can understand why they made it cheaper than it should have been, because there's not really much additional original content. I have no idea what's going on. Don't worry, I don't either. No, it's pretty much just like banking Wumpa fruit in one area. But there's only like 5 or 6 maps to play and so many characters. I think like the viewers were saying before is that this game is going to suffer if it does not pull its finger out and work out a way to make content. I also think that Nintendo learnt in a very special way with Splatoon 1 that they were like, shit, we need to put a story mode in, otherwise people won't. People don't just want to buy a game just for the multiplayer. So they knew that they had to put a story mode in Splatoon 2. And it made people play it. Like, even though it was a small campaign, it was enough to kind of, you know, give people something to do. Tell that to Overwatch. No, but that's a different thing because Overwatch is designed for first-person shooters. It's what I mean. I'll try to reword what I'm saying. Is to me, it's more about the idea of this kind of game. Like Crash Bandicoot doing it is so weird that I would expect. You know what to do? 5 warp rooms with multiple battle maps. How much would that have taken them? Why can't there be a single player mode where you're like, alright, we're going through the league. And there's a story mode. And you battle on maps against NPCs. And doing this unlocks characters for online. You know what? Now that I say that, I want that. Like, why was that not put in? Weird, right? It's a Crash game. And to also bank on one particular mode is very tough. Like, at least with Overwatch, you know what you're getting. It's like a shooter. With this, it's literally soccer. But it's not soccer, really.
Enemy team boosted. Enemy team scores for the lead. Your team pulls ahead. Expired. Enemy team boost expired.
All right, bank it. Go, 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 go. 100. That's all we need. There we go. Maybe he's meant to be Scooby Snack and he couldn't fit his name in or something. Scooby Snock. Does the KOing the player even do much? Well, they drop their Wumper and it sends them back. Thank you. I guess if you're a defender or a blocker, they call them, it would be different. Yeah, they drop all their powers and all their relics as well. It's why, like, when you see the tides turn where all the attackers will then just run, or all one team will run to the other team to stop them from trying to finish the game, while they'll send it like a collector out to get more Wumpa fruit to buy them time. That's why you usually see people camping. Sometimes people start camping at the start as well, but I don't know. It's funny because as I talk to you guys too, like I'm also getting more of an idea. Like again, I much like a lot of people have an addictive tendency to play games or play certain things that I'm finding fun, and I feel that because this game has you're playing with different people, so you're always feeling like the gameplay is slightly different every time. But yeah, it would start weighing a little bit. I'd say give it a week. I mean, I've been playing this since Friday. So I've played this for what, 3 days? Not even 3 days. I've played this for like a day, maybe, given the math. I don't know how much more I'll play of it unless like they really start adding in some serious content. I want to see what Ripperoo can do because he's like one of my favorite bosses, and same with Engine as well. He's another one of my favorite bosses. But this feels just like a smaller mode in what could be a bigger game, like Crash Bash. This could be Crash Bash as well, with its multiple party modes and everything. This feels like a very Crash Bash sort of element. I think that's what a lot of people were expecting as well initially when they said Rumble, was they were like, oh cool, it's gonna be like Crash Bash 2.0. But it's one mode. So I'm not sure.
Enemy team boosted.
Feels like a slice of the party game cake. Yeah, just a little bit, yeah. The other thing too, and I know this, I just feel that couch co-op is such a huge thing that even PlayStation still does not shy away from couch co-op. Why does this not have couch co-op? That's to me also seems like a missed opportunity to make this a party game to have friends around. And that wouldn't take much, if anything. As somebody who's a game designer, I think I can like openly say it without making it sound like, oh well, why don't you go make it yourself? Like it's the same with the warp room aspect. You could take elements of Crash Bandicoot and make a single player version with unlockable content for multiplayer. It would give this game a lot more life. I mean, were they scared of doing that? I don't know. Like, I also find it very interesting that Toys for Bob just does not want to do a new Spyro game. I feel like they will eventually, but now that Crash Bandicoot has had what now 3 games since it's had its remaster, Crash 4, this, and Team Racing. Spyro's only had its remasters. No PC release in Slight, no. I think PC release might actually give this game a boost, but I don't think it will give much. Because I know the Crash Bandicoot is on PC now, which... That, to me, when I say that out loud, I never thought of... Like, if you told me as a kid that this would be on PC, I'd fucking be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Whatever, PC nerd, you know. It stays on the console that it was made for. Fuck. It was a trip, yeah. It's such a weird zone that we're in. I think because Toys for Bob now holds the IP, I guess they're allowed to do what they want. A little bit more. Am I winning? Oh, winning and losing. I think I've had more wins than I've had losses tonight. I will say this game has that ability to also, you're like, oh, I'll just do one more. Because the games are so quick, you'll just have a thing of seeing the countdown timer, and you're like, well, I'm in now. But yeah, again, where I feel... Sorry, I've still got a bit of cold left. Yeah, it's tough. I think I also would have been more excited if I'd got this game and there was a single player in it. Because again, like Crash Team Racing was the perfect example of when that came out. I was like, initially when it first came out before the remaster, that shit made me so excited. Because Mario Kart didn't do that shit. When Diddy Kong Racing did it, I was so excited.
Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board. Enemy team boosted.
Fuck. These guys are good.
Your team boosted. Enemy team boosted. Broadside's UFO available.
Okay.
Wumpa stash ready. Your team boost expired. Enemy team boost expired.
Whoa.
Force field available. Allied force field. Enemy team boosted.
Okay. Let's try to turn this around.
Wumpa stash ready.
Nope. Denied, son.
Your team boosted. Enemy team boost expired.
Too late, boyo. That's a 70. Come on.
Enemy force field.
Oh, that guy knew I was coming. Fuck. It's that damn Scrooby. Bum, 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 bum. I got the bacon. We can switch the game on. Look how happy he is. He's happy little bacon. That's it. Level 42. There's nothing else past level 42 that I'm keen on in the battle pass. Holy shit. Wow. Alright. Well, I think on that, mission complete, bacon acquired, yeah. On that thing, I'm probably going to call it for tonight. I was going to do some Yakuza as well tonight, but I played a lot more of this than anything. Plus, I've got a really, really busy week ahead when it comes to doing a lot of Shady Corner stuff. Not just videos, game development stuff, but stay tuned. If you're in the Shady Corner Discord, we do a ping every day with news and updates, and there'll be a weekly update coming either tomorrow or the next day. We also have Love and Enchants that came out yesterday, so go get it. It is now, it's like 10% off. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me and having a chat with me. I will see you guys